Well, hello there, my Aries collective Sun, Moon, Rising signs. Welcome to your What Do I Need read for this new moon in Aquarius to full moon in Leo, January 2020 to February 2020. I am your reader, Mark Angelo Lyons Mal for short, president of Drawing the Circle Productions, intuitive professional, been doing it since I'm 12 years old. I'm 52 years old, and professional witch. Very, very happy to be here for you today doing these readings. The last of the series, the What Do I Need reads, are always fun for me to do, a little bit simpler because they're all about you, right? Yes, other people may be involved in them because that's life. But it's really fun for me to do these and get them done on time. I'm doing this right before the new moon hits later today, hoping to get them all uploaded and out in time, but came pretty close, even if I'm late with this last one. Cool. So if you are new to my channel, please do like and subscribe if you like my stuff. I'm so close, getting so close to my 1,000 subscriber mark where I get to monetize and do super live chat, and I've put out there for the past couple of months to help build my numbers a little bit, a promise to my subscribers that I will do a little ditty called Drunk Tarot once a month for the first couple of months or so, just for fun on super live chat. And I did a video last year about that called Clarifying Drunk Tarot. You will find it in the description box below, explaining what that is. And I think if you'll watch it, you'll get a kick out of it. It is absolutely my most favorite thing that I recorded last year. It just cracks me up when I watch it. So go have a look-see-duck-see. Cool. Otherwise, let's get down to this reading. This is a general read, right? I am reading hundreds of thousands of people, though hundreds of thousands of people may not watch it. When you're tuning to a zodiacal collective, like even if we just were doing the Aries sun signs, imagine how many people that is. 1/12 of the planet, give or take a percentage, right? A fraction point there. And then you add moon and rising signs. That's tripling it, essentially, right? So it's a lot of people. The best a reader can do with any of these zodiacal groupings is to get general theme, and that's why I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different decks, one card each, just to like dip different types of thermometers in, right, to kind of get a reading, an energy reading on the collective. So please take what resonates, leave what does not, and check your other signs. That's why I do Sun, Moon, Rising. You know, I'll throw in Venus for relationship threads. We'll see what else the gods want me to do. I don't know that I'll ever be able to publish this is what I'm doing every month, because every time I sit down and go, what do you want me to do next? Even if it's the same type of reading, the spread is different. So you're going to notice with Drawing the Circle, Mark Angelo Lyons Mal for short, that there's always a gradual tweaking and a moving on and improving. I'm a Virgo. That's what we do. Cool. So that being said, this is a What Do I Need read, which is a little different from what's out there. I liken it to pulling a card of the day, kind of, sort of, which anybody can do. I know a lot of readers do it themselves. I do it for myself until I learn to ask not just what is my card for the day, which is a good place to start, but to say, what do I need? Right, I am a soul that was chosen to play the role of Mark Angelo Lyons in this body, born September 6, 1968. What do I need today? Like, what do I need today? But this is that sort of reading, 5 different points of view of what we need from 5, really 4 different pantheons you'll see as we go through it. But what do I need to grow to heal, right? Because I accept that I'm the soul, and I don't know, because I forgot all of the stuff that I knew before I came in. So what do I need for this new moon in Aquarius to full moon in Leo? That's the reading that we're doing, right? So the waxing moon. So I think you'll get a kick out of that. So just remember to breathe. Always the last thing I talk about, that the more we deliberately are focused on our breath, the more in the present moment we are, the more relaxed we tend to be. And relaxation is what allows the chi, the prana, the guidance, and the grace to flow anyway. The difference is when I'm doing it here on my end, I'm translating that vibration, if you want to use that word, clairvoyantly, empathically, clairaudiently, and translating it into words. Where if you're doing the same, finding that still point, in the breath, tuning to the divine in that moment. The divine is always in the present moment. You're going to be tuning to the same frequency that I am, but you will more be able to intuit which is yours and which isn't, like what fits, what doesn't, not just what makes sense up here, feel here as well. Cool, cool. That makes sense? Good, good, good. All right, so breathe. Let's do this. So excited for my Aries collective. Find that still point. Oh my goddesses. We're going to start with the Daughters of the Moon Tarot to represent the voice of the Divine Feminine, the Goddess, because this is a lunar reading. It's new moon to full moon, right? My goddesses, please, do the Daughters of the Moon. All the decks I read are in the description box at the bottom. Go look at all the stuff on the way. It's good stuff. One more time. My goddesses, please. One card in clarity. For the Aries collective. Sun, Moon, rising signs, what do they need for this new moon in Aquarius to full moon next in Leo? Please, a tarot card, a story, major arcana, minor arcana, court card, a little something, a little clue, a tip, a hint. What does this Aries collective need to wax, to focus on, to grow, to develop this new moon to full moon next? And it's the Lover's card. The Lover's card, always about a life-changing decision, may involve romance, may not. But I have to say, this round, there's been a lot of sexy time going on in these particular readings. I will say the ones I've done this morning. Now, I don't have anything necessarily intensely planned this weekend myself for this new to waxing moon, but hey, you never know. Don't remember the Virgo one. I'm a Virgo. I don't remember it at the moment, but the Lover's card does not always immediately jump to the conclusion that you're going to be in love and you're falling in love. It's about a decision between the head and the heart. Here we've got a masculine and a feminine, both meeting underwater, right, in the element of emotion, that to bring that into balance, the head and the heart, so that the throat can choose. It's like daddy, mommy, child. When daddy says no and mommy says yes, the child is conflicted, right? Doesn't know what to choose. Throat chakra, willpower. So the decision, different than a choice, a difference of intensity. A choice has a consequence. The consequence of a decision is usually life-changing. I always say, like, ooh, cappuccino or macchiato or latte. Well, the same ingredients, essentially. That's a choice. You're going to have the same outcome, the same consequence. But a decision is, I'm moving to Sumatra and I'm going to grow my own beans. That's a life-changing decision, and just easier to go to Starbucks, in my opinion, but whatever you're called to do, right? So this is life-changing decision. How do you get the head and the heart to be congruent? You got to work on that, right? So that's something to look at. And if it's about love and romance, I think these cards will show it, right? Because we're going to turn to the Healing with the Angels Oracle, Doreen Virtue. So that's the pantheon of the goddesses. Now we're going to look at the pantheon of the angels, see what they got to say about what you need. What do you need? Nice deep breath is what you need. Still point. My angels, please, one card in clarity for this Aries collective sun, moon, rising sign. What do they need for this new moon in Aquarius to full moon next in Leo, January to February 2020? What do they need, considering the goddesses are talking about the Lover's card and the word Aphrodite? The name of the goddess, Aphrodite, is literally written upon that card, now that I remember that. So, goddess of love indicated there somehow, and Aries, her lover. We're reading the sign of Aries, even though that's A-R-E-S, and the zodiacal sign is A-R-I-E-S. What have you got for us, angels? What's going on here for this Aries collective sun, moon, rising sign? New moon to full moon next. Support. Lovely card. This picture has been replicated so many times in different, well, same artwork, but I've seen it so many different places. I love this card. This isn't just about the physical support of your friends and family, although that's there too, I hope. This is about the support from the divine, right? You've got pantheons of angels, gods, man. Some of them got wings, some of them ain't, right? None with antennas that I can say, although she got something floating over her head. I don't know what that is, but you know what I'm saying? It's like you're multi-dimensionally supported. The universe has got your back, but for all of Earth, right? It's not just you. It's the role that you are playing. And what if these are all the different higher selves, right? Playing, we're the avatars of the higher selves, just like playing a video game, right? So there is support there. So know that this decision-making process is supported. You need to know that. You need that support, certainly, to make a life-changing decision. I think we all do. But this really feels like it's supported by your life path. This might be something destined. I don't know about fated, but destined. Because ultimately the best decisions that we can make are empowering ones that alchemize the fate, what we cannot change, into the destiny of what we came in to do. Lead to gold, just the way it rolls. Which also sort of rhymes. Let's keep going. We're going to ask the Ascended Masters through half of the Chuck Spezzano Love Pack. Half of the deck is the problem suit. It's over there. It's been shelved because this is Waxing Moon. We'll pick those up again when we do the Waning Moon, probably when we do the True Love reads as well. Not the True Love reads, the Twin Flamers. Yeah, that we need to look at. What's the problem? It's the nature of a twin flame contract, essentially. But the rest of the deck here, the suit of luck, the suit of healing, and the suit of grace, to kind of give you an idea of what it is that you need in terms of the Waxing Moon, something that you can focus on and grow within yourself or experience more. Cool, cool. Nice deep breath, please. Still point. My masters, please, one card in clarity for this Aries collective sun, moon, rising sign. They're saying you're really going to like this one. Okay. For this new moon to full moon next, please, my masters, one card for this Aries collective. What do they need, considering we've got the Lovers card, which could mean anything, life-changing decision for sure, but with the support of spirit, right? The support of the higher selves, the masters, the gods, the goddesses, the angels, and all of that. What else they need? You are going to like this. Happiness. Happiness, and this is the grace suit. So what is the grace of happiness? Now, I wrote a book called Words of Grace from a Professional Witch, where I identified different graces that I had experienced during a rather tumultuous dark night of the soul period. Published it Yule before last, so that's Yule 2018. And the grace of happiness was not amongst those graces, but I could see that card of grace, of being like really that energy. What is grace? It's the breath of the divine, right? It's the divine God in action, grace. So to breathe in that grace of happiness, that there's something here about you making a decision that is either based in happiness or for your happiness. Now, let's be clear. There are decisions we can make that we can make thinking they will make us happy, and then they don't. And that's just part of the learning curve, part of the process. Everyone does that. It doesn't make you stupid. Why? Chances are we've done it before, so the decision-making process can be influenced by that. Well, I thought that was going to make me happy, and it didn't, so I don't know what. We've all been there, and it's okay to not know. But I think that's why this card of support is here. Don't rush into this. Wax it. Little by little, like day by day by day. That this is a life changer. It may not look like a life changer. Major Arcana card, the goddesses say that they are. But to make a decision of happiness, or to make the decision from a place of happiness, particularly if it involves you and other people, either a beloved or just other people in general. Can you make a lovingly powerful, wise decision? That's the threefold flame of the heart, right? Love, power, and wisdom. Can you balance all three of those? It's the symbol of the fleur-de-lis, really. It's the Triskele, it's the maiden, the mother, the crone, right? However you want to juggle those three, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to ask the higher selves of all involved to please speak through the Whispers of Love Oracle. I love this deck. Sometimes it just comes right out and tells you what to do. It's so cool that way. Gently, it doesn't hit you over the head with it. But there have been plenty of times I've been like, oh, snap, Whispers of Love, right? Snap. So take a nice deep breath. We're going to ask your higher self what's going on, what you need. Here we go. The higher selves of all involved, please. One card in clarity. For the Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising signs, what do they need this new moon in Aquarius to full moon next in Leo, considering we've got the Lovers? we've got support from the angels, and we've got happiness from the higher, from the ascended masters, right? That happiness. It's very lovely, very interesting. Could mean all these different things. Getting little vibes, little wisps here and there of smoke, so to speak, from the collective of what this means for different people. But can you clarify a little bit, please? Higher selves of all involved in this, for this Aries collective, sun, moon, rising sun, this new moon to full moon next. Whisper of love. This card always makes me laugh. If you've watched before, you know what I'm going to do. Turn on your heart light, let it shine wherever you go. Ouch. Sorry, I have to go there. It's just a Neil Diamond song that is just programmed into my DNA, apparently, from growing up in the 80s. Turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. Hence, opening up that heart chakra, feeling the happy, feeling the support, that all being supported so that you can make a loving, wise, empowered, powerful decision. Got to turn on the heart light, which means things outside of you may not be optimal. It's like, I'll feel better when this and that happens, then I'll make the decision. This is sort of indicating, well, it's literally saying, allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you felt love. Oh, puppies, kittens, snuggles, right? Open that heart, because it's true. Well, now we know it's true that the heart does have a brain of its own. We think of it having a mind of its own, but now they say that the heart sort of has its own sort of cellular brain in it as well. So to turn on that light, to open up, to do this heart-centered, right? To love your own heart, to wake that up for that happiness, to not just support and influence, but make this decision in a way through you. That's pretty high. That's pretty holy, H-O-L-Y, if you ask me. Turn on your heart light. Neil Diamond vocal reference aside. Last card down, we're going to ask the Ascended Masters who gave us this happiness card. Happiness brought to you by the Ascended Masters. They don't call themselves the Great White Brotherhood anymore because they got better marketing. Whew, it's so racist. When they started showing up, I was like, first of all, why you gotta be a brotherhood to start there? Where are my sisters at, right? They're like, oh, right, the new millennium. Here we go. We're going to ask the Ascended Masters for a Healing Mantra card from the Healing Mantra deck by Matt Kahn. These are so freaking helpful for me and for my clients who've been getting them. On one side of the card is the name of the mantra. So I can look it up in the little book, and I'm gonna, because it's a tiny little paragraph, but so clarifying, really, really helpful. I love Matt Kahn anyway. He's so good. What's not to love? He's a fucking genius. And he curses, which I love. You know, he'll let an F-bomb drop every now and again, not as often as I am, because I'm not a Hay House author. Fuckity fuck. There you go. Sorry, YouTube. Oh, if you knew my family. You'd say, you know, it's a family value. So what we're going to do is you're going to get one of these. What do you need? So that you can remember it, right? It's like, remember the mantra. A mantra is not an affirmation. It's like a code you repeat that the soul knows the truth of, but the more you focus on it, it's not so much that you're trying to condition the sub or the unconscious mind as much as you're allowing the soul to rise closer to the surface so the personality can embrace the truth of what the mantra is pointing at. Let's check out the Ascended Masters using my crown chakra like a microphone. Shall we? Nice deep breath. Here we go. Still point. My masters, please, one card in clarity for this Aries collective sun, moon, rising sign. What do they need for this new moon to full moon next? I mean, we've got the Lover's card. Who doesn't want to see that, right? Depending on what the decision is that is indicated there. But that it is supported by spirit, by their own higher selves and masters and angels and gods and all of that, whatever their higher power is. The masters themselves talking about happiness, that there's a happiness in this decision or a decision for happiness, to allow happiness to make the decision. And the higher self saying, turn on your heart light. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. My masters, what is the optimal, most helpful healing mantra for this Aries collective sun, moon, rising? What do they need this new moon to full moon next, please? Embodying My Soul. I like this one. I've been working these cards, but there are 52 of them. I've had more than 52 days, but I just pull a card a day, right? Some of them repeat, obviously. Embodying My Soul. The mantra is, I have a right to be excited. Embodying my soul. I have a right to be excited and to party. Sometimes, you have to fight for your right. I heard you. Embodying, E-M-B-R. Oh, sorry, I went too far. Embodying my soul. Let me read you what's in the book here. Embodying my soul. I have a right to be excited. It says so on the card. I have a right to be excited. When your soul is embodied, you are grateful to be alive. You are aware of life as a precious opportunity to experience the frequency of your own light through the unique attributes, characteristics, and senses of a person. It's like I said, this spread in general, this reading in general, is like, okay, I'm a soul in a body. What I gotta do? What do I need, right? So this is even saying that when you're embodying your soul, you're more aware of that opportunity and experience. As your soul becomes embodied, you are elated to be a part of life's cosmic play, no matter how bad things seem. This mantra is ideal for developing courage, always helpful, finding your inner voice, who doesn't need that, and feeling safe in your body. And I think that's what we're looking at here, is about you feeling safe to be who you are in this life. And it is a life-changing decision. Now, this may present itself in all sorts of different ways, right? Invitation to a party, this is waxing stuff, so we're going to look at stuff that starts as a seed and grows, right? Something coming towards you in terms of attraction, right? Instead of repelling, pushing away, which would be the waning moon, the banishing stuff. So to get that whatever this is supported, and you have a right to be excited about whatever this decision is, because there is a happiness in it. To make the decision to feel happy, when we give ourselves permission to be excited and to be happy about anything, it quickens the child of our hearts, which is the seed of the higher self that's saying, turn on the heart light, right? This is not something that you need to share with everybody on planet Earth, by the way. This is my personal take on it. A lot of times I get inspiration and clarity and vision, and I'm embodying my soul, and I get very, very, very excited. Now, I'm a communicator. I'm a soul number 3, right? Add up the numbers of my birth date. I want to tell fucking everybody. But there are times where you just don't hand your bubble to bubble poppers, right? You don't post it everywhere on social media. You don't tell people. You keep that in the child for a little bit. Not that you're ashamed of it, but like protecting that child, you're protecting your excitement and you don't have to let everybody know that this is your experience, my Aries. That for you to make this decision, feeling the support, hopefully of other people in the outside world, but definitely in the inside world, they've got your back. That this is all about your happiness, and this is about turning on your heart light, even if you have to reflect on another time, right? It's even said in the book, no matter how bad things may seem, to really reflect, when have I felt love? I want to feel that love. Get that heart light going. To embody your soul. And the mantra is, I have a right to be excited. I have a right to be excited. That is easy enough to memorize. I would really work that mantra every day, from new moon to full moon. Hey, whenever you're watching this video, give it a shot. But if you don't feel it right away, let it develop. Plant a seed and watch it grow, moment by moment, mantra by mantra, repetition by repetition, over the 2-week periods, and see where you end up come full moon in Leo. And that's what I see for you, my Aries collective sun, moon, rising sign. May the Aries sun, moon, rising signs be blessed with all that they need this new moon in Aquarius to full moon next in Leo, that they may grow, that they may heal, that they may make the wisest, most loving, most powerful decisions as they turn on their heart light for their own happiness, embodying their soul with the support of the divine, knowing that they have the right to be excited for the well-being of all. May they be so blessed, and so it is. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe. At least go watch the Drunk Tarot. That thing cracks me up. I think it will do the same. And I have a PayPal me link down there too if you want to toss a coin to your witch go right ahead and do so. Otherwise, wishing you all the very best and the very blessed of this new moon in Aquarius to full moon next in Leo. I am done with this series, and it was a lot of fun doing this for you all. But for now, my Aries, my Rams, wishing you the very best and the very blessed as I sign off, as I always do. Hail, farewell, and blessed be.